Hello. Well, today we are taking a little historical walk along an old wagon road. This is in Bend, Oregon. And I've been here once before, and it was pretty cool. There's supposed to be some old ruts from the wagons that I was not able to find the first time. So I'm going to try again. But there's also some other interesting historical things along this route. So I'll kind of share some of that history as we go along. It's pretty cool. So, want to come along? Let's go. Take a walk along a historical wagon route. This route was originally used in 1867 when J.W. Parrott Huntington took his wagon through on the way to Klamath. On this trail, you can see wagon ruts in the ground, blazed trees that used to mark the historic route, as well as old campsites folks used along the way. This is a great trail if you're looking to explore and learn a bit of Oregon history. Some little flowers. These little guys. We have a sign here about the campsite. It says, "The area in which you are standing was visited by both prehistoric and historic travelers. Obsidian artifacts indicate that prehistoric hunters probably passed through here in search of game or rested a spell while sharpening their tools. The majority of the artifacts recovered, however, reveal the presence of 19th century military personnel." So let's go check it out. Come on, Piper. Here's another sign, target tree. Before you stands a juniper tree that was used for target practice many years ago. Several large caliber bullet holes can be seen in the area where the bark was peeled. One bullet and a section of the tree have been removed. The bullet appeared to be a .50, I'm probably saying that wrong, caliber or larger ball from a muzzle loading rifle. The ring count on this juniper showed that it was used for target practice sometime between 1869 and 1871. There's one here and here. Interesting. All right, let's keep going. Here's some more little flowers. All these little wildflowers are blooming out here in the desert. They're so small. We have another sign, blazed trees. Early road builders often indicated their route by carving and sometimes painting notches in trees. The size, shape, number, and meaning of the notches vary. What do you think? Is that interesting? Should we keep going? Let's go. Come on. There's some more little tiny little purple flowers. They're so pretty. Look at these tiny little guys. Here's another sign. Prehistoric people. Central Oregon's Juniper Desert was not so much occupied as it was utilized by ancient people from the Columbia Plateau to the north and the Great Basin to the south. They would have visited this area to hunt animals and gather plant foods and materials during their seasonal round. Villages were probably not located here due to the lack of water, although they would have established temporary camps while performing certain activities. It is pretty hot and dry out here. All right, let's keep going. Where are you going? Piper, this way. Hey, come. Good girl. Here are more little flowers. She stepped on them. Here's some more little tiny flowers. How small. Come on. You know, that's one thing I've really learned to appreciate about the desert. I've never lived in the desert before until now. I've been out here for about a year. And you really have to slow down to see the beauty of this place. The tiny, tiny little flowers just all over the place. And if you just slow down and stop and look, it's really beautiful. I never really found the desert beautiful at all, but I'm learning to appreciate these little things. You know, moving out here, I am from the city. I grew up in the city, and I left that behind, gosh, about 9 years ago now. And it took me so long to unwind. Like, I had no idea how tightly wound I was, just like a spring that was like, but coming out here and just really slowing down and noticing all these little details, like, I just can't encourage people enough to get out in nature. If you have your dog, bring your dog. Go on a hike and just stop and look at the little flowers and the little bugs, the little butterflies and moths and the little ants, and just, I don't know, helps with gratitude and just calming down. So anyway, keep going. And we're about halfway done with this trail. I think there's a couple more little historic stops along here, so let's go see what they are. Ready, Piper? Yeah, let's go. All right, let's go. Okay, here's another sign about the ruts that I still don't see. It says ruts. Continued use of a route eventually eliminated any vegetation that was present. This resulted in the creation of clearly defined tracks. And they're supposed to be around here. I do not see them. You see any ruts, Piper? I don't see any ruts. There's supposed to be ruts here. No ruts to be found. No ruts. I see nothing. Maybe they've just been washed away over the years. But it said on all trails that you could see ruts. I don't see ruts. So I guess we're just gonna stop looking for them finally. All right. Let's go see what else is on this track. Come on, let's go. More flowers, teeny tiny little flowers. I'm obsessed with this, don't mind me. But they're just, everything's so small and intricate and delicate. I just love it. They're just beautiful. Check them out. They're tiny. This little guy. All right. You getting tired of looking at flowers? You like to step on the flowers. Come on. There's all this volcanic rock back here. The way the tree just grows out of these rocks. Pretty cool. I think this might be some more notches that they mentioned earlier back on one of those signs where they would mark notches in the tree to help keep their route visible. I don't think that's the right word. So I guess that means we're still going the right way. So cool how these trees just grow out of the rocks. Pretty interesting. Getting a little warm out here. I think it's time to lose these long sleeves. It's only about 65 today, Fahrenheit, for those in the US. It's not hot and there's a really cool breeze, but the sun just bakes up here. So, 1 second, I'm gonna do that. it looks like that is the end of the actual wagon road. This trail keeps going, but I think we're gonna turn around and go ahead and go back. It's not that exciting out here. It is kind of warm. Piper's sitting in the shade, so I think I need to get her out of this sun. So we're gonna head back. I'm gonna try to find those ruts one more time, like one last time. And I saw something on All Trails that said we just passed some artifacts. I think I might have missed that, so we'll go see that. But anyway, otherwise, that's it. That's the Huntington Wagon Road. Okay, Piper, let's go. Come on. Come on. Good girl. The artifacts are supposed to be, I was just talking about, and it looks like there used to be a sign, but it's gone. So I don't know what we're looking for. There is the sign. It's the chain. Here. I don't know. I don't see anything, but I also don't know what I'm looking for. So now we're officially calling it. We're gonna head back to the car. Wait, hold up. More flowers, but these are the best ones of the whole thing. They're tiny, tiny little purple flowers. Ah, that's my favorite color. Look at these. They're so pretty. I love it. I love them. Okay. Piper, like, seriously, human, let's keep it stepping. Just something I thought I'd mention, because people have asked me before over on our Instagram page. But yeah, we do have rattlesnakes out here. I've never seen one. Nobody I know has ever seen one, but they are here. So Piper has been to rattlesnake aversion training. She did extremely well, passed with flying colors, and we're actually going to do a refresher in August. So yeah, she knows to avoid them. We're still careful, of course, but yeah, she won't go near a rattlesnake with a 10-foot pole. So highly recommend rattlesnake training for your dogs if you hike out in areas like this. We do use, I believe the company's called Get Rattled. I'd have to verify that. It is aversive. They do use e-collars. I don't have a problem with that. I'd rather my dog be temporarily uncomfortable with an e-collar, learning how to avoid a snake, than get bit and possibly die. So I'm in that camp. I know not everybody is, and that's fine. I respect everybody's opinions on that, but you don't have a problem with that. So I'm just very committed to making sure my dogs stay safe. So anyway, some people have asked us about that, so I thought I would just share that. Okay. We're almost back to the beginning. This breeze feels amazing. It's pretty toasty out here. You coming? Come on. Anybody else out there have a dog as a best friend? This dog is my best friend in the whole world. I would do anything for my dog. No apologies. She's freaking amazing. I love her. Thanks for joining us on another adventure. Go out, grab your dog if you have one. Go on an adventure. You won't regret it. See you next time.